No heroes. No heroes. No heroes, baby.
Hello guys and welcome back to day 2. Today guys, it's time for our top cut. Top 16 finally here. We got a crazy players here, the best players. We got also crazy decks here and amazing day to play. So first we start with the top 16 decks that we have. So guys, we have 2 Bonnies. One of them is Arman. The other one I think is Björn. We have 3 Red Purple Law. One of them is Volkan behind the camera now. Good luck to Volkan. 7 Luchis. So the most played deck for the top cut. It's Luchi. 1 ENEL, 1 black yellow Luffy, 1 Nami, 1 OP01 Doffy, and guys, 1 OP01 Red Green Law. Yes, we have a Red Green Law on top cut. Crazy. He won his last round from yesterday against Lucci, so he was 8-1, going through with Red Green Law to the top cut now. And yeah, so this is the top card for today, top 16. For the game on stream, we have Tim with Black Yellow Luffy against ENEL. So I think a pretty exciting match, and also the only 2 players that are playing a deck that is only presented one time. Of course, Doffy and Red Green Law also, and Nami. But the Nami player is playing against the Doffy player. And yeah, Tim, the only Black Yellow Luffy, is playing against ENEL. And I'm really excited to see that. Tim, one of the best players from Germany or for Europe, he's a very good player. And I can say one thing, guys. He is playing a crazy deck list, and he is playing spice. I can say that, very spicy deck list. So you can be very excited to see that. So the players are just compare themselves. They are just going to start in like 5 minutes, I think. We also have our 2 commentators, Hugh and Moses, from yesterday. They are also the commentators for today. And I hope, guys, you, the chat, are ready for today, because I think we will have a crazy day of Top Cut. And also, it's the first offline regional for OP07 for the English format, or for Europe, I think for Europe. And so we will see who's going to be the champion for OP07. Is it Lucci? Is it Bonnie? Write it down in the comment section, guys. What do you think? What's the deck that's going to be the champion deck? Is it OP01 Doffy? Is it Nami? What do you think, guys? Just write it down. And yeah, I think maybe, because I don't have that much to say, maybe we can switch to the commentators now. Maybe they will talk about the matchup, about the day. So they will just have the time till the players are ready to play. So we switch to the commentators, guys. Have fun and let's go.
What's good, everybody? We are back for the top card. Hugh, are you hyped?
Yes, firstly, good morning. Top 16, day 2 of our offline regional in Utrecht. So I'm hyped, man. Like, all the decks seem pretty cool. Some of the players were on stream yesterday already, so we know they are good players. So I'm really excited.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a smooth tournament with, all experienced players. I mean, they are all top 16. It's not easy to get that in one piece.
Yeah.
So yeah, Black Yellow Luffy against ENEL. I have a feeling we saw that matchup just at the beginning. I think it was a round 1 match.
I think so.
Because
I think so. It was
Justin played against
Amir.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, Amir played ENEL, Justin played Black Yellow Luffy, and he's gonna have the same matchup again. So
Yeah. So he's experienced now.
so yeah, he's experienced now, and I mean, Amir was his only loss on that day.
Yeah.
So maybe he's gonna run through and get to his former glory. Let's put it this way. So I mean, me personally, I feel like the matchup is still favored for ENEL. We saw what ENEL can do in that matchup, chaining your top end 1 to 1 to 1. But we also need to preface this. Justin did not see any Black Moria, like nothing at all. He was just running out of steam eventually. So
Yeah, and Amir had some crazy triggers from life. So there were 3 Shia Hoshis and 1 zero cost action card. So yeah,
yeah,
the counters were pretty crazy from life.
yeah. I mean,
It's yellow,
it's yellow, yeah.
yeah, but
But
it was pretty close, to be honest.
that's true. That's true. That's true. So let's see if he will be more fortunate this time, or Anna is
Yeah.
gonna be more persistent. I personally think it will go down as like yesterday, where the both players are trying to rush them down,
Yeah,
which I personally not really like as an NA player. I would just leave him at 4, let him force him to use his cards
Yeah.
to mill himself, or not mill himself, get himself down to 0. But I can also understand if you have a rush list, then you want to be quite as fast. And with the 10 cost A's, the 5 cost A's, you got a lot of options to be aggressive. So that's that.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting matchup for sure. It was really close yesterday, and I think it's gonna be close today too.
So let me have a quick look at the chat if they have anything to say, because looking at it, we see a prime sub already, so people are prime subbing. Thanks for that. If production would be so kind to give me like a full list of the people that subbed yesterday, then I could name them also. But while I wait for that, let's see if chat has anything of majority to say. I missed the deck breakdown. What is it? Okay, let's repeat it real quick. I'll try to do it fast. We have 7 Rob Lucci's. We have 2 Bonnies. One of them is Arman. We have 2 ST10 Trafalgar Law, and one of them is Volkan. We have 1 OP01 Law. The red green law.
It's crazy, man.
We have 1 Nami. We have 1 Nami, sorry. We have 1 OP01 Luffy. And then we have 1 Enel and then 1 ST13 Luffy, feature match. So yeah, that's it. Also, I got note from production that we got 120 subs in
Wow,
just from yesterday.
crazy
So
guys. Thanks a lot.
to my surprise, I will not read them out all, but thanks for that. We appreciate the support.
Thank
Let
you,
me
man.
go through the chat. Oh, somebody already answered. Oh yeah, fair enough.
We copy and paste that in chat, please.
Alright. I got note from production that we're gonna start in a few minutes. I just scanned through the chat and I did not see anything. No internal questions again. Also, okay, I saw the question: will we show deck list? For fairness, no. I think the deck lists are gonna be published after the tournament.
Yeah.
But I will get more information more into the tournament. So there's that. I'm also seeing for the start of the top 16, we got 500 viewers. So again, we appreciate everybody that is coming in and watching us.
Thanks for
Beginning the
joining in,
turn.
man.
And yeah, let's hope it's gonna be a good tournament.
It will be.
Shit. I mean, hopefully Abba can state his own, his own chat. But somebody asked, do we get the serialized Luffy giveaway that Abba promised a few streams ago? Still waiting. While for my part, Abba's not sitting next to me this time, so I cannot ask him. If you want to ask him in chat, it's no problem for me. But no, but yeah, let's stay focused on the topic.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, no, people are about to be memeing. Yeah, let's see. I mean, I am really looking forward for the matchups. If I look at the spreadsheet again, put it on my order. That's the other matchups for as of right now would be Nami Dofi,
Yeah, that's a cool matchup,
which
man.
is a really interesting matchup. We have Hanno with his Bonnie against Wablucci. I mean, we saw how it can go. I think it
Yeah.
can go both ways, but you know, it depends on the pilot. Sedat
For
against
sure.
Javier with the Wablucci mirror, and I think another Wablucci mirror by Jonas Stöbe. His name comes like, I think his name is pretty known. I think I know him, so that's why I'm mentioning him. Then we have Arman against ST13, no, ST10 Law. I wish it would be an ST13 Law.
Yeah.
And yeah, Falcon also against Wablucci. And then the OP01 Red Green Law against another Wablucci. So yeah, people are asking when the stream is starting. I think the players are still setting up, so please
Yeah.
be patient.
Should be starting shortly.
Yes. Also, I just want to have a quick reminder because I think my pinned message is gone. The chat should stay in English, so that anybody can read what's going on. Obviously, we are from Germany, and we all can read German, but some people cannot. So let's keep it all in English. And I will check why my message is not pinned anymore, but I digress. Yeah. I personally think, since we need to talk about it a bit, since we need to talk a bit more, who's gonna be the winner of this tournament? I would wish it would be Red Green Law.
Yeah.
I
We
think
all love the underdog stories.
I would be like, hey, it's kind of hard against Waplucci to win as Red Green Law because he has consistent ways to just KO almost anything for free, like no investment needed, because most of your things are like 1 cost, 2 cost at most. But he made it to top 16.
Yeah,
And
we know that he won against some Rob Lucci, so I think he has a strategy against this deck.
yeah, I mean, best case scenario, you just wait, and then on 1 turn you drop 1 1 1 1, and then
all in.
all of a sudden you have a big board, and then you go swing with all the rush options in red, with like the OG ST01 Luffy, Zoro. It is as simple as that, and with the new tools provided in EBO1 with like Cavendish, Kid and Killer,
Yeah.
like I myself was surprised when I checked and saw, oh, this leader is a supernova. So
Yeah, he
all
has
the
the support.
cards are ready to go. And Cavendish coming down, being on the board, making leader ability free. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice.
Yeah. It's still the same deck, but it had some new tools, so we will see. I hope he will get a lot. He will get to top 8, top 4 finals. I don't care. I just want him to win.
Yeah. But I got note from production that we are gonna, and also Abba is mentioning it, we are gonna start right about now. So we're gonna switch to the players.
Let's go.
And yep, they're ready. We see the fist bump.
And there it is.
There we go.
Mohammed on ENEL versus Justin on Black Yellow Yuffie.
So yeah, I think we had both players on stream yesterday.
Mohammed played against Nami yesterday. It was really close, but he lost to it. And Justin lost to Amir on ENEL.
So then there we see again swing. Then we see the pass.
Oh, he's starving him.
Fair. I mean, I think that's what you're supposed to do against Black Yellow Luffy. Just not give him what he needs. But Black Yellow Luffy has a lot of tools to get down to 0, and we see one of the best tools of it.
The new Luffy.
The new Luffy giving himself 2k. Yep, there we see the 2k counter, 2k marker, and trashing the top card of your life to get a draw.
So we will see how the different approach from Mohammed will turn around the game.
I mean,
He doesn't have to attack, so
that's true. That's true.
Justin has to do all the stuff for himself.
But we see a big hand with Raigos, Flampes, Katakuris. I think we see 2 aces, if I'm not mistaken. Definitely a rush and a 2 Rocket Luffys, which sadly in this matchup does not do anything.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Yeah.
we see Raigo being used. We trash Raigo from top life. And yeah, making sure that he doesn't have any easy way of going down to 0.
Yeah. Still a body he can get rid of.
That's fair. So let's see what Black Hero Luffy has up his sleeve. I mean, we see a few of the kids, but sadly, his hand is not in frame. Oh, we see Zabo. Okay, that's
I
good.
think there's the manga Sabo again.
Yeah, yeah. He was the player that had all in, max rarity.
Yeah, I missed him
So
already. I missed the bling.
I mean, there's an argument.
And there is the manga Sabo.
Let's see. So we're gonna have you. Oh, if I'm not mistaken, there is a Gecko Movia in his hand, or it is the seed Sabo. It's hard to tell.
Yeah. Yeah, yesterday it was really unfortunate for him. He didn't drew into any of his Gecko Morias.
Let's see.
And
Yep.
there's the Katakuri.
Putting him at a disadvantage, healing him.
Yes.
So now it begins, and it's about to get to his 10 down turn, drop all his boss monsters, and
just dropping bombs after bombs.
And just wait. I mean, Justin can do the same, dropping Gecko
Yes,
Morias left and right.
sure.
But if they land in security, my lord, life, mixing up games again. If they end up in life, it's tough.
Still a Bandai
It is
game.
tough.
No
It's still a
problem.
Bandai game, well, let's keep it to One Piece,
Yeah.
So I would be eager to see if we can have a look at the hand of Justin. No, it most likely is definitely a Moria in his hand at the far left, and then we have a sealed better Sabo. Chat is already starting to say now an issue. An issue would be amazing in that situation.
And there's Yori. Just looking at his bottom life. Replace it.
I mean, he took the top one. He might as well could have tagged back the manga Sabo. But
And he's putting back the Rocket Luffy.
fair. And then I guess playing a small Luffy.
Yeah.
And then surprise, surprise.
There's the first chain. Then tapping 5 for another Sabo.
I'm happy that Bandai realized that there are certain cards that can combo really well. So
Yeah.
they designed the Rocket Luffy because it was basically meant for Black Hero Luffy. That he needs to place himself in trash and not KO himself. Because otherwise he would be the perfect card with Sabo.
Yeah.
Like just put him on protection and then it's basically for free. And I can just do that next turn.
And there's the pasta.
Oh, I forgot about that one. So we're just gonna see. That's the altered ace, right? Yep.
It's
So
a secret rare, right?
yeah, ace secret rare from OP07, probably the best card in ENEL by far. But Tao, also a fellow commentator mentioned something really important, which I forgot. All face-up cards go to the deck bottom. So if you would take damage by,
Yeah,
taking it
the
to
sub
hand,
was gone.
Sabo's gone. So that's why I am not playing Black Yellow Luffy, because having to remember this all the time, it's tough.
Yeah, I think you can get used to it, but you will really have to play this deck a lot to be
That
good.
is that's true.
Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty hard for Justin to remove Enel's board. If he just drops every time he's just dropping each turn a bomb, it's gonna be really hard on the other end.
So we see the swing.
It takes it, no trigger.
I would assume so. I mean, or no trigger that he wants to use.
Yeah. I think every time you're swinging into a yellow player, your heart skips a beat if you see he's thinking about using the trigger or not.
I mean, after yesterday, I would also
Yeah.
be quite.
Yeah. And there's Flampe.
I was about to say, is he gonna do the same mistake that I just mentioned earlier? But no, he is a good player. I mean, he's in top 16. Why am I even questioning that? But yeah, Flampe, best case scenario into another Flampe, and then we are active. Or we find another Hiyori and just place on kit after kit.
Yeah.
But there's also an argument to be made for swinging with the 5 costs.
Yeah.
And
Trying to get him
pressure.
his trigger out. Yeah. Okay, there's Perona.
Ooh, what? That's one card gone. But that's a big. Oh, lighting.
Yeah,
That's
changing
a
the
big
lighting.
hand.
Yeah.
I
There's
think
some
I'm
combo cards in
counting.
hand. And there's Gedatsu.
So
And tapping 4?
5.
Oh, yes,
For
5. Sabo.
Sabo, protecting his board for any Rigos. But there's no protection from being
Yeah, get
placed
bottom
into
decked
life.
or the life, yeah.
I mean,
Can use the category.
if yellow has access to bottom decking, KOing, and putting something to life, I would be scared. I would be really, really
You will
scared.
never know what the future holds on.
That's true. Their future can be bright or grim, depending on how you look at it.
Yeah.
Um,
So Darcy
but
has a boss monster in hand.
I think that's another ace.
It looks like it's an ace, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's ace. Just getting
so just
new
just
life,
slap
and
it.
there it is.
Gains rush, but I would assume he's not using it.
Yeah, just building a board and trying to take when it's the right time.
Ooh, there we see the yellow 5 cost. Oh, the ST13 Luffy. I forgot. Actually, I'm just gonna call the ST13 Luffy just Luffy, and the OP07 Luffy just Rocket Luffy. It's simpler.
Yeah.
So, we have the yellow Luffy in hand that can trash the top card and get him a draw. We have another Baby Sabo in hand, and then we can make sure that his entire board is safe.
And the first swing with Perona. He
And
just takes it.
I mean, does he want to use it? Oh, perfect. We have 2 movies in hand.
Yeah, 2 Morias. Yeah, it's a rough spot for Justin.
I mean, yeah, what do you do if you don't get to 0? And then worst of it all, you get healed. Like,
Yeah.
that's not what you want. And now there's like the fear that if you actually play out your Geckomoria and he gets into the bottom of your life,
Yeah.
it's tough.
There's the swing with Rocket Luffy.
And we take that one.
So there
Using
was
leader
no
ability.
trigger yet in Enel's life. That's
I mean,
crazy.
if he has all his cards at, all his triggers, or all his good triggers in his hand, well,
Yeah.
that's life.
It's so crazy, man.
But
Yesterday, Enel had so many triggers, and today there was none yet.
so, what's the plan? Is
It says Kit.
Oh, what I would love if it's gonna be the
Oh,
Pay.
okay.
So you use the
Some
Pay to take
take a
cards,
life.
use the
Use
Zabo
Kit
to
Sabo to get another Sabo blocker out of. Man, nice chains.
and then we see the right sequencing, resolving the effect properly
Yeah.
before anything bad happens regarding that. And
So
we see
one Kuzan.
Dragonball and Kuzan.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna use leader ability.
Yeah. Really.
The question is, what do we put back on top? What are we fine with to get bottom decked? Because I think there's not a realistic chance that those cards are gonna stay in life with like 3 boss monsters on the field of ENEL.
Yeah. So putting an ace into life and
Another
another
ace.
ace. And
And then we swing 9. This will be most definitely gonna be answered.
Yeah, he has to.
Question I am having is, are there 3 Sabos on the board?
Yes,
Or
3 Sabos.
so we're gonna use you're the one who should not disappear? You're the one who should disappear? And then
Yeah,
it's okay.
that's fine.
So with
The hand size
question,
of Justin is pretty low, so there could be a debate if he just should try to finish this game. I mean, he has. I think I saw a, a super rare Enel with Rush, so
yeah, but then Justin just needs
but
a
he doesn't
1k.
have a lot of counters, and the aces doesn't go to his hand. So
That's true. I mean, Ace doesn't have counter power to begin with.
yeah, doesn't have counter anyways. But let's see.
The question here is, do we know if there's a small ace in trash? I mean, I see one in hand, but okay, we just bottom deck.
Yeah,
That's the plan
next
is not
swing.
coming true.
Yeah, there's a small ace in hand. I mean, he still has the 3 blockers on the field, so.
That's true. That's true. But
And okay, and there's his life.
Katakuri swinging for shipping.
9?
If I would remember all the numbers in my
Yeah.
head, I would be the greatest player, huh?
Let's look it up. Katakuri has 8K, so he's at 9.
Yeah. So that is the beautiful manga Zabo gone.
Oh, yeah.
We're just
Just
gonna hear.
Yamato. So what is Justin going to do? Still has 2 Sabo blockers, a Gogemuria, and the Flampe on field.
I think the more interesting question is, what does he have in trash? What can he
Yeah.
bring back?
Yesterday he didn't found any Gekomorias, now he has 1 on field, 2 in hand.
I mean, he got established in our Black Moria, and he most likely gotta put down some blockers.
Yeah.
Best case scenario, he gets to 11k. No, not 11k. I mean 11k swing, but 9k base, so he can counter out of necessary hits and survive one more turn.
Yeah.
The problem here is he doesn't have board space to have all the new units
Yeah.
be on the board because Gecko is gonna take one. And
Yeah,
then
and you still have the 2 blockers, so. Oh, okay.
it's a
Who
fair
knows?
argument to swing with at least one, so you can replace him with one of the
Yeah.
kids.
It's just a replacement. And still no trigger from yellow.
Or not choosing. I mean, what else is there to trigger out?
Maybe
I think it.
Shirahoshi. No, it
Okay,
wasn't.
that's
Yeah.
true. That's true. But we're gonna see.
Or a beige.
Okay, that's true. A beige would be a sad sight to see.
Yeah, just checking the drop.
Is it trash?
Oh.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Drop,
Oh.
trash, graveyard, whatever. We all know what it means. So, I think it's not even a debate to play out Moya, because
Yeah.
going for lethal, at least this turn, is tough.
It's tough, yeah.
But on the other hand, there are 4 bodies that are at least 8k or higher. So
I mean, he could try it, but seems pretty dangerous to do it.
yeah, and it's yellow. So if there's one beige, and we
Yeah.
didn't see a beige yet, one Onami hitting one of the Zabos. But it's tough. I mean, Justin faced diversity once. He's
Yeah.
gonna pull through.
Yes. So is there an ace in the drop?
I don't think so. I think all the aces that he had in the drop
Got
or in the
bottom
trash
decked.
got bottom decked. That's why I mentioned what are you most likely to play out with your Moya ability with Moya, and I guess he chose that he didn't need ace, or he wanted to be safe on the safe side and keep the Zabos in trash, which
Yeah.
is a good thing. However, I think cards like OP07 Luffy are not doing me any favors in that kind of stage. He's not KOing anything. The draw is most likely not needed. What you need right now is
Moria.
protection and aggression. So we see the Moria probably finding 2 Zabos, replacing the one that we have on the field.
Yeah.
And the
Just
Flampe.
sacking the Flampe. Playing the little Sabo.
And we see where's the other one? Wait, where's the other one?
And he plays little.
What? We don't have a second Zabo?
Seems like it.
Ooh. That is tough.
Yeah. So he's using the leader ability. There's Sabo and Starter Luffy in life. Yeah, just using the effects. There's Luffy. There's Manga Sabo again.
There we go. Being on 4. So why is he checking the top card? I just got a note from the chat that something is not right audio, but we are confirmed on fixing the issue at hand. So
Mike is dying. Okay. Try our best.
and we swing with the left.
And no, there's a mage, but he didn't use it.
I mean, why would you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an argument too, but
Yeah. I think he needs to Sabo's on the board. Swing. And there is a nice swing.
there are the swings coming in with 11. No. The question is it going to be another Yamato? I didn't see one, but I wasn't.
So let's see. So he has 5 swings on board and 1 potential in hand. So can Justin survive this turn?
I mean, the Zabos are protected.
Yeah,
I
he
am
has 3
seeing
Sabos.
3? No.
Two.
We expected him having 3 Zabos, but
Yeah, he had
we were
1
all surprised
Luffy,
he
2
didn't have
Sabos. Yeah.
he didn't have a small Sabo in the trash. And maybe he forgot to set it up. Maybe he just did not notice it.
So
But
there's
we swing
next
11
ace swing.
again. So that still could be a Katakuri. Guess that's one way of removal. But yep, there goes one
And there's the
Sabo.
block. Swinging
And
for
then
12.
we swing 12.
And another block. Yeah, and just all in with category. So 1-0 for ENEL.
1-0 for ENEL. Let's see if we have any other news regarding
Was ist im Wohnzimmer? Schlafzimmer.
any standings. So let me check real quick. It seems that for the other matches, Arman. 1 second. Arman and David did not report anything yet, so there is that. Now for the others, Sadat against Javier. Sadat is 1-0 behind, so it's 1 for Javier. Hanno versus Luca, which is Bonnie against 1 second. Bonnie against Wablucci. Wablucci is also leading with 1. And then we have the most recent match with Justin versus Mohammed with 1-0 for Mohammed.
So both players are smiling, so it's fine. Good.
I mean, both are in top 16. If I would be sitting there, I would be smiling too.
Yeah, good sportsmanship.
There we also see the background, the chop, the little top cut area. It must be nice to be in Utrecht right now. But as the players are shuffling, Justin is in consideration if he wants to go second or if he doesn't want to go second. I feel like there's a good reason to go second.
We need a win from Justin, man. We saw 2 losses from Justin losing to ENEL, so we need to win.
That's true. I mean, it would be great for everybody involved if he gets the win now, so we get the best of, the match 3 in the best of 3. But let's see. I mean, if you are Justin in that situation, what do you think you would do different this time?
I'm not sure. I guess you are right. The matchup is pretty tough from the beginning. So Amir played it differently than Mohammed does. So the strategy, I'm not sure. It's pretty tough. Like,
I mean,
Mohammed played it pretty, like you said, just playing big bodies, starve him out, wait for the big turn, and just finish him off. So
I
it's
think in
tough.
this situation, Flampe is your best friend.
Yeah.
Now, Flampe being able to make you draw 2 essentially is pretty good. Helps you go down to 0 quite fast. Sets you up with a big hand advantage. And then you can get started flooding your board with 5 cost and Gecko Moyers. So we see ENEL going first, which I expected.
Yeah. Justin going second.
And we see the pass, into probably another pass, into hopefully Perona.
Yeah, just swing. And I think
there's a category. There's a Perona in hand, yeah.
Still debating.
I mean,
and just past her. And playing the Rocket Luffy forward.
we see a Flampe.
Yeah, there's a Flampe in hand.
That could be the start of something great. And we see
Yeah.
flampe
Yes,
into
flampe.
maybe another flampe? Question mark? Sabo?
That's Sabo and Hiyori.
Hiyori. That's good for early momentum.
Yeah.
Taking one, using. Actually, I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Because you
Yes.
played on Hiyori for 2.
Yeah.
You
Yes. The
take-
Ace. Yes. The Sabo.
Yeah,
Yes. All the tools.
you can place on Sabo, you can place on Ace, and just put a bit of aggression onto the board.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's gonna do that. He's just gonna play out.
And there's an Ace.
Oh, he's just gonna hard play the Ace. Fair, fair. I would have liked to use the Ace combo, but then again, we don't see the Gecko Moria, and if that's the case, it's tough.
Yeah. And
It's Sabo.
wait, he's playing.
Yes, he's playing ST13 Sabo.
Oh, nice.
I mean, it's just good remover. You don't really.
Yeah.
It's like you play it on a Vigo, but now it's on a body. So and we still see no Gecko, but we see a Gamba. So being able to trash one of your lives. Up. I mean,
Yeah. Too many options to play in.
you know, in situations like these, finding the Kuzan would be really, really great.
Yeah.
But
We
what
saw it
can we do?
yesterday on stream and it worked pretty well for him.
That is true. But let's see. I think playing down Hiyori is playing Hiyori into putting Zabo on life and then playing Zabo with ability with the kid is
Yeah, there's Perona.
making him
And
discard.
is it Enel?
I cannot tell. I don't know that artwork. Let's just assume it's gonna be Anna. So we're gonna
And there's
take
Hiroi.
Luffy, putting down Zabo. Yep.
Yeah.
Playing out small Zabo.
Getting big one. And there's a Gekimuria.
Yep. Perfect for the 10 down turn, right?
Yes.
But the only problem is he needs to get down to 0. And I don't think it's gonna be easy. So we're gonna discard the Garp. Garp's not doing anything for us right now.
Yeah. And Luffy.
Yeah. I mean, setting up the trash for later is good.
Yes. Yeah. There's the
And
Perona in life.
well, Katakuri is an amazing card in this situation. But now,
But there's still a Hiyori in his hand.
yeah, but we cannot remove the Perona without bottom decking it.
Yeah.
So there's that. We can try to put on aggression onto Anna by swinging with. Actually, you can just swing with Sabo and maybe Ace. Okay, it's tough. Also from earlier, people mention it's the 7-cost ENEL that has Rush.
Yeah.
One of the new alters that I did not get to see because I know he has an SP. I was about to say SPR. SP from OP05.
It was OP
And then the alt art. And I think he got a new alt art also along the lines, but I don't know where exactly anymore. Yeah, and it's a tough call. With no Flampe, with no ST13 LUFFY.
That's a
It's
tough
just
spot.
It is.
Yeah, the category is a pretty good counter to this play lines. Can't get to 0 life. Can't use the leader effect. Okay. Guess he's thinking about the trigger. Will we see the first trigger of this game? Yeah, there it is, Frankie.
Wow,
And lead effect.
that's tough.
Yeah. Which card is he discarding? Oh, yeah, Rocket Luffy. And there's another category in hand.
On the far left?
Yeah, he still has a category in hand.
Okay.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
One base, two. Yeah,
No, that's just tough.
yeah. Yeah,
So we need to find the yellow Luffy again.
has little ace, little sabo.
But they're not. I mean, they're doing something,
Yeah,
but not the desired outcome. I mean, you can get the Rocket Luffy down and then KO the Frankie. But
yeah, he can
that's
get rid of
just
Frankie. Okay, there's the Kid Ace. Yeah, it's just a tough spot. Mohammed having the second category in hand just can mess up. He can still mess up with Justin's life again.
I think the second category just spells doom for the Black Hero Luffy.
Yeah,
Because if you don't get down to 0, the opponent's not making you get down to 0
yeah.
unless
He will just establish his board again with big bodies, swing, and then it's done.
and anytime you get him down to 1 or to 0 and he cycles,
Yeah,
that's just free filtering out his deck and not search, but like digging deeper into his boss monsters.
yeah. And it's still a top deck, even with the ban of reject. But as I can see, Justin has Gumbell. He can add a card. What it says, you may add the top card of your life to your hand. Give one of your opponent's character -7 cost during this turn. So he can take life from this turn. And there's Sabo.
So we're gonna play down Gap. There's a Moria again. I think that's also one of the Kuzans, and
There's the
we
Kid Luffy.
taking the Kid Luffy over the big one. Do we have the 5-cost one in hand? Because I don't think so.
I don't think so, too.
And I would rather take the 5-cost to at least attempt to go down to 0. But do you swing with the Sabo? I mean, you're not protecting your life
Yeah,
for next turn either way, so I guess.
swinging.
And
And
normally they don't want to put that card into your trash because then you can just get it back.
yeah,
But as you mentioned earlier, there's a Katakuri in hand. That Katakuri is gonna do wonders for him.
yeah.
So we're just gonna swing into
Just,
Zabo.
yeah.
I can also see a word where we swing and then just KO the small Zabo on the board.
And there it goes. The good thing is Mohammed's hand size isn't that big, but still
Yep.
scary.
We see Rocket Luffy doing his thing.
Yeah, you
And
just can play Katakuri,
I am certain there's gonna be Katakuri coming down.
just choosing the Hiyori. No, oh, Konami. Okay,
Banish.
just banish onto the Katakuri swing.
You know what I would have liked more? To put the Gecko. Actually, no, it wouldn't have mattered. No, actually, putting Gecko Moria on top of his life
Yeah,
and then attaching Tudon to attack with Katakuri, making sure that that Moria will go to the straight to the bottom. But with Banish, it wouldn't work.
yeah. But still, there's the Kikomoria.
Yeah, there's the Gecko Moria sitting alive, waiting
There's
for.
like this big board again for ENEL.
That's true. I mean, this time not with a lot of end game stuff, but still, I mean, everything can swing besides Nami.
Mohammed's just playing it perfectly like the game before. Just keep control of the board, play big bodies, and wait when it's the right time to attack. It's just perfectly played from him.
I mean,
Yes. Yeah, what's the play lines in hand?
I think
I mean,
that's.
Gum Bell can get him alive, but
I mean,
doesn't matter.
you can.
I mean, can he just play Gum Bell into Rocket Luffy and remove one body?
But yeah, but then you are
Yeah, but
pretty defensive.
yeah,
But
it's not cost efficient. And there's the Hiyori.
we're gonna take the last card. It is a
Yeah,
Garb.
it's a Garb. I think it
All
was a
right.
Luffy.
That was the normal Luffy. So probably 2 more for. Are we gonna even use it?
So for
1
one,
playing Garb.
Garb, yeah.
Oh,
Ace, 2 Flampe, Scarp, and is it Kit?
it is Kit A.
I think it's Ace. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Yeah, it's Ace. Oh no, it's Luffy.
it's Luffy.
Right? Yeah, it's Luffy. Yeah. Just getting the Ace.
So 7 left. That's 2 for small Luffy and 5 left for the big Rocket Luffy.
Yeah.
And then we just pray.
That's 5. Yeah. 5 done.
We're playing
the
Rush. So we're gonna go for the fences. Fair. And then we're gonna use the Luffy to just have on board.
Get the Luffy from life. Pushing the leader. Yeah, let's try. Mohammed's hand isn't that big either. Yeah, he has 2. Okay. 1 beige. Let's
But
see.
okay, it looks like a trigger.
Yeah. Picking again.
The bigger question is, why did he? I mean, I don't understand why he plays Ace, because Ace does not have Rush.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
I mean, if he wanted to, let's see, maybe he just wanted to establish board, but
No.
oh,
Onami.
that's even. I
There
mean,
goes the Luffy. And
trashing here, the one who should disappear. And yeah, I guess that's it for the turn, because nothing else can swing. And yeah, now he gets reminded that he doesn't have Rush.
yeah.
It is tough.
And Ace. That's such a tough spot to be in.
That's just rough.
Yeah. I'm not sure how he's gonna resolve it.
I mean, with also just 10 minutes on the clock, man, it's tough.
Yeah.
So
Yes. The Kit Kats, Rocket Luffy. I think it was an Ace, but I couldn't see it clearly. Yeah, it's a Luffy.
but in all honesty, you're just in a checkmate position. You are not really able to
Yeah.
express yourself as Black Hero Luffy to go down to 0 and use
Yeah,
your
you
leader ability. You
can play his normal game lines.
kind of need to establish board, but those 2 cards,
Yeah.
are just. I mean, they
Two
are
categories were too
effectively
much.
gone. Those categories were too much, yeah.
Yeah. 1 is problematic, 2 is doomed.
So there's a line.
And I
Oh
think
no,
there's a
that's not a
trigger
trigger.
again.
But considering what and it has in hand, what was it? Was it beige? Oh,
I think it was beige, but I'm still thinking.
I think the only thing you can do is go for game, but you know, with just one attacker, I think, and it being Enel, no shot.
Yeah. And still, he still has some cards for combo in hand, so it's not like he can't combo.
Yeah, I mean, you can counter out a few hits, but as of right now, it is tough. Is it gonna be the Rocket Luffy? Yeah, definitely needed.
And there goes the Frankie.
So
Go into the top 5 searcher. Yeah, it's just tough. ENEL still has 2 categories on board, 1 Sabo, and I think it was 1 Ace.
yeah, I think at this point, you gotta play your Luffy and just hope you can counter out next turn. But it's also tough with the amount of counter he has left in hand.
Yeah, it's not a
And
lot.
yeah, there's like the big threat of just a rush ace
Yeah.
coming down and just swinging. And it's tough. It's really, really tough.
Yeah, there's not much time left anymore.
So I
Yes.
think
Still
with
5
only
dom open.
5 down open. I mean, he's in 5 minutes. He got 5 minutes, and if he's not getting the win in the next 5 minutes, then he just automatically lost. So
That's unfortunate. But let's see.
maybe there's a line that we don't also see.
Yeah. Okay, there's tapping 5, I guess.
Yeah, playing down the Luffy and just yep.
There's a flampe.
The question now is, does Mohammed have any more aces? Any more rush in hand?
Yeah, ENEL would be okay too. Okay, there's just swing with face. Yeah, I think there's an ace. Oh my gosh.
If there's an ace, well, that's tough. Because
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, no, I see
I
the
think
ace now.
he still can win without the ace, I guess, but it's just good having him.
Healing, it's just more advantage. Healing yourself
Yeah.
by one, playing down a beefy guy that has rush,
Yeah, and there's
and
and he can't even get the Perona to and he's
and
just
you see the conceit, and he's just showing.
yeah, GG.
And there's another N in hand. Oh my.
Yeah, congratulations to Mohammed to advancing into top 4. No, top 8. Top 8, sorry. Sorry guys. Top 8.
He's already hit. So yeah,
Yeah.
man. I mentioned it earlier. It's a tough matchup, but I think Justin did the best that he can do.
Yeah.
But in situations like these, it's just hard. Sometimes luck is not on your side. And
He
that two
misplayed the
categories.
sequencing with with the ace once, but I don't think it would have mattered, to be honest.
No, I think in that kind of situation, it's just hard.
Yeah.
But I mean, still GG to Justin. I mean,
Yeah. It's top
he
16
had a rough
is
start yesterday. Same
Yeah.
matchup, lost also, but he clapped back all the way to top 16.
Yeah. Just lost once and won all his game afterwards. So that's crazy.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So, while I think there's still time on the round, I will have a quick look on what matchups we have for next round confirmed.
Yeah.
So, next round we're gonna have Dofi against Red Green Law, which is
So Nami lost against the Dofi player.
yes, indeed. They lost, to be frank, 2-0. So
Wow.
I was surprised too, because I thought that, okay, Nami is just gonna, well, do her thing, but I guess not.
Yeah.
And for the other matches, as of right now, Arman versus David is 1-1. So probably it's gonna go to time. Sedat against Javier is also 1-1. That will also go to time. Same as Hano against Luca. So all the Rob Lucci matches as of right now are still not resolved. Volkan won his match 2-0 against Rob Lucci. So in
Okay.
a convincing fashion. And yeah, I think that's all. I think the only matchup that is, if it goes to time, is resolved, would be Jonas Stöbe against Pierre, which is also a blue mirror. So top 8 definitely looks like there's gonna be Red Pepper against
The Dofi player.
Rablucci.
Oh,
No, Red Pepper against Rablucci.
okay.
Dofi against Red Greenlaw. Enel against either Bonnie or Rablucci, and we're gonna have either Rablucci mirrors at the first top table or Bonnie against Rablucci. It really depends on. It depends on who's gonna win. But yeah,
Still was a great game.
it was a
Both
great game.
players did their best.
Indeed.
Enel
I mean,
was favored and it showed, but still was
yeah.
a good game. Justin did his best.
Enel. All right. We're gonna have, after I resolve the predictions that Enel won. We're gonna have an interview with Justin.
Yeah.
Justin Tillman. And then maybe at that time we can get information about who is proceeding to round the top 8 by ABBA.
Yeah.
But I myself, I'm looking really forward to commentate on Red Green Law. I think
Yeah.
when I initially started with One Piece, I started around OP04 or like ST13 OP04. Red Green Law was not meta, it was still shown, and I thought it was quite interesting, but
Yeah.
I will talk about it later. Now we can switch to the interview with Abra and Justin Tillman. So, Abra.
Nicht wegen Kusan, aber wegen dem Rock'n'Roll wieder schießen, ne?
Nee, das ist eigentlich gegen
So guys, this was our first round of Top Card. Yeah, unfortunately, our friend lost, but still, bro, congrats, top 16. Introduce yourself for the chat. What's your name?
Yes, thank you first of all. My name is Justin Tillmann. I'm a player from Germany. Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, you lost against ENEL.
Yes.
Let's talk about the match. How does the match went for you?
The match went in the first game well, and I later realized I did a misplay. I could have won this game.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I had only one little Sabo in my trash and 4 characters on board. So I couldn't play my Moria over a Sabo first.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. And,
That was-
and I couldn't use the leader ability to trash one little Sabo from my hand because I only had one big Sabo in trash and 2 on board. So
Damn.
yeah, that was my misplay. If I wouldn't have attacked with Sabo, that was too greedy, I would have won that game, and that's a bit frustrating, but
It is. At
you
the
learn from it, you learn from it.
Absolutely, absolutely. And it's also, was it your first tournament to play BY Luffy?
Yes,
Yes, it
I
was,
only played one local with the deck.
So you can be happy with the result because top 16 still it's a great achievement. First OP07 event, and now you will stick to BY Luffy. You will play him for the next event.
I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe I will play Bonnie too,
Okay.
because I think that deck has a
doing pretty
big
good.
potential. Yeah, it has not really a bad matchup. The hardest one is Lucky, I would say.
Lucky, yeah.
Maybe blue can be a bit hard
Yeah,
if they have
because
the
of the
bottom
bottom
deck.
deck,
Yeah, but they can't really out your high
True,
costs.
true.
So if Zoro sticks on the board,
You
yeah,
have a problem, yeah. If you don't red rock him, you have a problem, yeah.
yeah.
True. So, do you want to play in? You are going to Milan? Are you playing on Milan next week?
No, I got no ticket.
No ticket?
No.
Oh, damn. So, when is the next OP07 event? Do you know it?
I will play in Hannover.
Hannover. Okay,
Yeah.
nice. So maybe we will see you with Bonnie there.
Yeah, maybe,
Maybe, yeah.
but maybe also Luffy, because I think it can be the best deck if you play it perfectly.
absolutely,
but
yeah.
it's very hard to play it perfectly.
True.
And maybe if I play it from now on 1 month, I get so
Hopefully, yeah.
good with it.
I hope so,
Yeah.
because I'm also playing BY Luffy and I want to see him perform more. Unfortunately, he was the only BY Luffy in the top card. And we only had like 50 players that are playing BY Luffy for the event. So I was guessing we will have more Luffys, but it was not that much, to be honest. But still, in my opinion, Luffy is great, but you need to, like you said, you need to learn the deck perfectly to
Yeah.
play it, to make it to top card, to win the top card, because it is not an easy deck, especially
Yes.
if you have matchups like Law, like Bonnie. If you don't have your cards that you need, you have a problem.
Yeah, Bonnie can be really tough
Can
with
be,
the
yeah,
deck. Yeah,
that's a problem.
And I really think I could have won that match, but I didn't play it good today. Happens.
Yeah, it happens, bro. But still, top 16, you are doing good. You are one of the most consistent players from Europe, and everyone knows you. So GG's in the chat for Justin, guys. And bro, still top 16. Congrats.
Thank you, bro.
So GG, guys. We do a break here. We will be back with top 8. Next round, guys. OP01 Dofi against OP01 Law, bro. It's crazy.
That's
huh?
sick. That's sick.
It's
yeah.
sick, bro. So
Oh,
Dofi
very,
against Law.
very bad matchup for
Dofi, yeah. Back then, everyone wants to dodge the laws.
But maybe now
With
it's
Boa
better.
Hancock, maybe.
Yeah, and with the events.
True.
If he plays the
Maybe.
events.
Yeah, he plays it, yes.
Oh,
So-
yeah, okay.
So we will see crazy match, guys. Be hyped for it.
And you have the Diable Jumper now.
Ah, true. He can't play
Yeah,
with
it
zero
could,
lives.
okay. It
If
could
he
be
playing
better.
it,
It could be really better.
I think we will have a crazy match next round. So
Yes,
guys,
that's sick.
stay tuned. Watch the next round, guys. See ya.
Bye, guys.